What to expect when you get a real estate agent in Penang? We'll talk about that right after this intro.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Hello and welcome to Penang, my new home. My name is Timothy and I created this channel to help people who are relocating to Penang, whether to take a job or to retire here. Before we go into the topic of getting a real estate agent, let me disclose that I am a real estate professional from an international real estate agency and I work with a team of real estate agents. Having said that, the purpose of this video is not about promoting our real estate services, but rather to provide you clarity over how to go about getting a real estate agent in Penang. For most people moving here, the first thing is to find a place to stay. You will quite likely need to engage the services of a real estate agent. By the way, in the Malaysian context, the person who represents clients to find a property for rent or purchase is not actually the real estate agent, but rather the real estate negotiator. As the name suggests, the real estate negotiator's job is to represent you in negotiating the best price for the property you wish to rent or buy. On the other hand, the term real estate agent is reserved for someone holding the license to open the real estate agency, within which is the team of real estate negotiators. A real estate agent can also serve clients as a real estate negotiator, but not the other way around. Myself, I am a real estate negotiator too, but I do the work behind the scene such as property research and analysis, and I assign clients to my team of real estate negotiators according to the client's needs. As I've mentioned earlier, this video is not to promote my own real estate services. Through this channel, I want to provide you details and tips so that you can make informed decisions of your own, and that includes being able to find a real estate negotiator who fits your needs. However, if you prefer that I assign a real estate negotiator to serve you, I will leave my number here and in the description. WhatsApp me and tell me what you're looking for, and I will get a real estate negotiator to serve you. And now, the rest of this video is to guide you on finding a real estate negotiator on your own. To be precise on the terminology, from here on, I will use the term real estate negotiator rather than real estate agent for the person who will be serving you in negotiating the property you wish to buy or rent. That property can be an apartment unit, a condo unit, a house, a shop lot, or an office lot. Some real estate negotiators also specialize in the sale and rental of land and commercial properties such as office buildings, hotels, and factories. If you're only renting a room in Penang, or if your tenancy is under 1 year, it is unlikely that you need a real estate negotiator or even one will be keen to represent you. So, if you're only renting a room, how to go about that? Not to worry, I will create a separate video to lead you through the steps. But for this video, I will focus on getting a real estate negotiator to help you rent or buy an entire unit, be it an apartment, a condo, or a house. The first thing is, you need to know what you're looking for and in which location. To that purpose, I will be creating more videos where I will explain every location and neighborhood in Penang so that you have clarity over where to live and what to expect there. But until those videos are produced, let me refer you to my website, which has all the details of every township and neighborhood in Penang with lists of apartments and condos in each of them. I will list this in the description of this video. It goes without saying that if you're moving to Penang and you're unfamiliar with it, you will need to do some homework so that you have some clarity over where you should live. But for now, let's assume that you already have an idea where you want to live and what sort of property you want to rent or buy. The next step is to determine how much to pay in terms of rental or purchase price. For that, I refer you to the main property portals, namely iProperty, Property Guru, and Mudah.my. I will do separate screen recorded video tutorials to guide you through the steps of using iProperty, Property Guru, and Mudah.my, so bear with me on that. By browsing these 3 property portals, you will get a better idea how much is the present asking rental or selling price of various properties, and at the same time you can look for real estate negotiators to represent you. Most of the listings you'll find in these 3 platforms are placed by real estate negotiators. The more they pay, the higher their ads are placed within these platforms. So it's very much a visibility game. It is to your interest to engage a professional real estate negotiator from a reputable real estate agency. The negotiator should preferably have sat for the Negotiator Certification course or NCC, which provides him a service badge. If the negotiator is new and has yet to obtain his service badge, you may still consider appointing him if his superior has a badge. It takes a while for a negotiator to receive his badge, even after sitting for the NCC. So do not reject a negotiator just because he has yet to receive his badge, as many new young negotiators are likely to be energetic, enthusiastic and helpful and may go out of their way to serve you. On the other hand, beware of negotiators from obscure and shady agencies. And how much should you be paying in terms of commission? That's a difficult question for me to answer. What I can say is, broach the subject with the real estate negotiator serving you, and if the amount he requests is reasonable, go with it. Otherwise, negotiate with him. Before you find a negotiator, do your homework by combing through iProperty, Property Guru and Muda.my. But once you have appointed the negotiator, that is to say, you have signed his form agreeing to commission terms specified, you can sit back and let him take over the legwork. Once your negotiator has found for you the property you want to rent or purchase, he will guide you through the steps in completing the tenancy or purchase transaction. There will be more forms to fill, one of which is the Anti-Money Laundering Act form or AMLA. This is a questionnaire from the government where you will need to disclose your income. The negotiator will not be asking you to substantiate the amount, he will trust you by faith, so what you disclose as your income is a matter between you and the Malaysian government. In future videos, I will go into the nitty-gritty of fees involved in renting or buying a property, but for the purpose of this video, we will conclude here with you getting your negotiator. If you find this video helpful for your knowledge or for your process of moving to Penang, do take a moment to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. In future videos, we will cover other aspects around your smooth relocation to Penang. Until then, thanks for watching.